Hi, I'm Leanne. I'm a lightworker and a mother to 3 special girls. I strive to continue learning, growing, and to collect new skills. I'm a psychic medium, Reiki master teacher, and Akashic record reader and energy healer. I am so excited to share what I've learned and what I'm going to learn and the ups and downs of life. Thank you for joining me on my journey. Welcome to Life of a Lightworker podcast. Hello. Today I'm pulling a card from the Healing Waters Oracle from Rebecca Campbell. My intention, as always, is for the card to be pulled that the people listening, what do they need to hear right now? What do you need to hear? What do you need to know about? Collectively, what? Oh, the card popped out. Let me just double check. No, that's not the right card, or not the best card. Let me see. What? Okay. The card is clear waters, clear vision, confirmation, right timing, and opportunity. Okay, so this is on page 76 from the book. Everything's coming together and supporting you right now. Potency is present. Alignment has arrived. Potential is here. The waters before you are crystal clear, and what you're stepping into is of the highest potency. You know the way forward. There are clear seas ahead. Keep facing your true north and proceed onward. This is a wonderful card with a very positive message. It suggests that some things come into your life that's a great big yes. And you've been working on bringing things into alignment and are stepping into that right now. A creative project, a new relationship, a new home, a new phase of life, whatever it is that you've been manifesting or longing for, it seems that you're clear about what you want and it's coming to fruition. This comes with positivity, confirmation, and lots of promising potential. You're supported in your journey, and everything's opening up for you. Keep your gaze ahead of you, and don't get distracted by don't get distracted by what others are doing, and by other things you could be doing. You know what to do, and you've been working for this for a long time. Enjoy this moment. Embrace the clarity and the vision and receive all that you've created and will continue to create for yourself and the world. And the Healing Waters affirmation for this card is, I embrace the clarity and potency of what's before me. I say yes and proceed ahead. Okay, so reading into this card, I feel like the ripples in the clear water are distorting the image that we perceive. And these ripples it feels like it's the energy around us that interfering. It's interference. Yes. It's the energy of what's around us is interfering with what our vision of what we see happening, of what we want happening, and it changes it enough that we second guess. So I feel like tuning into your heart and making it a little bit more quiet so that you can weed through the interference and see the truth. Feel what future potential you're being bombarded with, all the things that you're being told to do, feeling into your heart and seeing which one gives you the most joy, the most love, the most at peace, the feeling that you're your true self. That feeling that maybe you haven't felt since you were a child. That feeling of you know yourself. You feel yourself. And connecting with that inner part. And once you feel that emotion with the point of view that you have connected to feel it. So what I would do practically for doing this, think about, either write down or think about all the possible things that you're supposed to do and want to do. Write them down. Get some nice meditative music or music that makes you feel calm, and sit in a quiet place and think about each future, the thing that you are being told or that you want to do. Envision yourself being that, doing that, and listen to your body. How is it reacting? What are you feeling? Make note of all the sensations. You can write it down if you like, and go through each scenario and then figure out which ones feel the best for you, and then ask yourself, why do they feel the best for you? And you can go through each one trying to find the root for those emotions, those feelings. Then you'll get more insight on yourself, and you'll get more insight of the interference around you, how it's affecting you and how it comes at you. So if you'll notice in your daily life, if you feel a similar feeling to what you've noticed the interference is affecting you, like maybe it's the stress, maybe it's the anxiety, maybe it's the fear, however it is manifesting for you. When you notice that in your life, on your day-to-day life, you can stop. You can think, oh, this is the same, or this is similar to how my interference is. I should take a minute, feel into it, and see if it's that interference or if it's something else. So it gives you more of a perspective, a higher perspective. So you're not just taking everything as maybe your truth, because it's not coming from you, or it's not what is best aligned for you. It's not, so you're not being affected by energy that is not going to pull you to where you want to be, where you need to be. I feel for a lot of people, the month of November is going to be a month where they're more sensitive or more aware of their own energy and other people's energy. So it is going to be a time of expansion, exploration, confusion. It's going to it calls you to work on your intuition so that you can listen to yourself. It's not the intuition to listen to others necessarily, it's the intuition to listen to yourself. I feel like there's going to be a lot of people that maybe have never considered themselves intuitive or empathic, and now they are going to have a lot of feelings that aren't their own, but they don't know what to do with them, and they can't distinguish them from their own. And they're going to get more sensitive, and there's going to be a point where they are going to start listening to themselves out of necessity, because they don't know what else to do. It feels like a lot of them are finally going to listen to people around them, because it's almost like that's their last option. It's their breaking point. It's their low point. It's the point where they are reaching out for help because they need to, and maybe they have refused to reach out for help before. So there's going to be a lot of that for the people who have just started on this path. There's going to be a lot of people beginning this path. And there's all the people that have already begun, which is most likely everybody listening. You have become aware of the energy around you, yourself, other people. You have at least started to explore your soul. And that is going to expand even more. All of our capabilities are going to get larger. What we are able to see and understand is going to expand. So it's not forcing it, it is allowing it. It is allowing ourselves to grow and expand at a rate that feels, I don't want to say comfortable, but it's more of safe is maybe the better word. It feels energetically safe. If we push it, it might not be energetically safe and it'll actually slow down the process, but allowing it to unfurl the way it is designed to unfurl. I feel like October was a big month for the energetic physical upgrades, for the expansion physically, so that our bodies could hold the expansion of our soul, for our energetic bodies. And November, our energetic bodies are going to expand into these newly expanded physical bodies that are now able and capable of holding it. And I feel like everyone's going to be different. Everyone has going to be at different levels. And that's why the pushing is not wanted or needed, because we allow it to happen the way that it is capable and not pushing it further so that we don't have any physical harm. I feel like a lot of the energetic sicknesses that we've been having in October, that's not going to be as prevalent. But for those who have already started on this path and have been expanding, that's not going to be as strong of a symptom. But I do feel that there's going to be growing pains. So maybe we're not going to have maybe the migraines or the nausea or the physical, like flu-like symptoms, but we're going to have symptoms that may present physically, but they're actually energetically, in the sense that maybe we're more sensitive. So when we go to a store, our typical energetic protection is not going to do it anymore. We need something more heavy duty, because we're going to be more sensitive. We're going to be open to more things. We have to learn new techniques to draw our energy in, so that we are more, so that we don't have the physical symptoms of feeling everybody else's energy. And I feel like as time goes on, that's not going to be something we're going to have to deal with. It's going to take care of itself. But as of right now, because of the growing pains, it is something that will assist us. And let me see if there is a technique. Oh yes, of course. So the technique that they are sharing, and it's funny because it has to do with water, and this is the Healing Waters Oracle deck, so it works out perfectly. So when for the energetic protection that they are showing me, that will be beneficial for a lot of people whose energy is growing and expanding, is to visualize, I see it as a ball or a bubble, and it's of water. And the water's swirling all the way around you. And that's going to be that's going to be a very simple way to protect your energy. And if it comes to you in a different shape, or maybe it's not a sphere, it's more of like a blob, that's fine. However it shows to you, or however you think of it right away, is the way that it's meant to be. But the water needs to be moving. It's not stagnant water. It has ripples. It has a current. The energy has a current, and that motion is what keeps your energy safe. That's why it's different than the ball of energy or the mirror ball or any other type of protection. This water is not stagnant. It is constantly moving, and that extra motion is the key part that makes it more effective with the new energies. Let me see if there's anything else that they want to share. And by they, I mean my guides within the Akashic Records, my higher self, and tuning into the energy of the collective. Oh, they're just showing me another little way to do it. So you have the ball of water, but you could also do almost like a snowstorm ball around you. The snow is moving, it's flowing, it's like a blizzard, and you can visualize that as well. That will be effective. About the same amount as the water. It's more of what resonates the most with you, and the one that you feel drawn to is the one that's going to work best for you. And let me see if there's anything else that can help us during these transitions. I just feel like being still. I just feel that being in a place that is calm, still, but happy, not maybe joyous, like as in exclaiming and super excited, happy. This is content, happy. Being still in the moment, smiling, being happy, being grateful, feeling those loving emotions, and smiling, and feel like really sinking into those moments, really pulling into them and calling those moments forward. When you are in stillness, when you're quiet, think of all the things you're grateful for, all the things that make you smile, all the things that you're so blessed with. We are all blessed with many, many things. Recognizing all those blessings and focusing on them, and being grateful that we are given the chance to be here. There was so many souls that wanted to come and be here right now, but we were chosen. We are here. That means that we have something special to offer. Our energy has something special to offer the earth right now. We were chosen to be here. And I feel like being grateful that we were chosen so that we can step into our purpose and our path. And I feel like some people might feel that's overwhelming, but just being here and lending your energy into the grid of the earth has an amazing purpose. So you are fulfilling your purpose by just being here. And some people that is like a big part of their purpose, and other people that's a smaller part, but it is part of everybody's purpose. And getting to interact with all the other people, interact with all the other souls, and light up the people around you with your joy, with your gratitude, and that helps the earth a lot. And the earth really, really needs a lot, really needs us right now, because her energy is shifting too. And when I was tuning in, when I was connecting to the earth, I felt this pain in my head, and it's so much sorrow, so much sadness, so much I don't want to say despair. She's not she knows that it's not despair. It feels so strongly. It almost feels like that. And she's a bleeding heart for us. She loves us so much, and she's really, really feeling everything. Her heart and her head is hurting. So by connecting with each other, giving lots of kindness to each other, it helps to counterbalance all of the hate that is around. The more love you give, the more it ripples out into other people. and it'll cascade. And let me see if there's anything else that they want to share. I'll say normally Mother Earth surrounds us in a warm blanket, and I feel like we need to surround her in a warm blanket. We need to take care of her. And giving love and gratitude to her is probably one of the best ways to wrap her up in that blanket. And everything that we want, everything that we are bringing forward is coming. It is here. It is tangible. It's within our grasp. We are just in those growing pains of stepping into it fully. We need to expand enough to be able to reach out and grab those manifestations that we've been working individually and collectively as the whole. And I feel like a lot of the growing pains we've been feeling is for the whole. It's for the earth. It's for the collective. And as we are doing that, we are also reaching our individual goals. It's connected. Thank you so much for listening. I will talk to you next week. And if you have any questions or would like to connect with me, I would love to hear from you. My Instagram is Spruce Energy Healing. My TikTok is Spruce Energy Healing. YouTube, again, Spruce Energy Healing. And Facebook, of course, broken record, Spruce Energy Healing. My website is www.spruceenergyhealing.com. And if you would like to book a session with me, I have 3 different types of sessions. I have a soul reading and healing session, which is where I connect to your higher self, and we ask for guidance, or we ask specific questions that you want to know. We look at your past lives. We look at your energetic body to see if there's any cords or attachments or energetic blocks, and it's custom tailored to what you want in this moment. And there's my intuition development session, which has the intention of developing your intuition, working towards expanding yourself. And we ask your higher self what exercises and what techniques and what you should be focusing on to better your intuition. And we also look to see if there's any energetic blocks that might be hindering or slowing down your intuition growth. And I also have a business expansion session, which involves you and your business. And I look at the energetics of the business as well as you and how you interact. And we work on any blocks or any sort of maybe conflict between you and the business, but also how to foster the growth. And we have kind of a conversation between your business and yourself, and we see how the energy flows and see which direction maybe the business wants to flow more. And anytime you go through either an expansion in your business or a new direction, it's kind of nice to see how the energy is presenting and help it have this beautiful push into the world before it is birthed by you. And I have recently come up with a new offering. It's my subscription. So you get a 145-minute session for the price of you get a 1-hour session for the price of a 45-minute session once a month, and you can choose between any of the sessions, and you can also transfer it between family members, so you can share it with your family. And of course, you can cancel it at any time, or every month if financially you're not able to continue. And the price gets locked in. So if the price goes up for my sessions in the future, if you keep the subscription, you keep the lower price. So I was excited to be able to offer that to other people that might be wanting to continue their development and their growth and being able to share it with their family members. So I will talk to you next week. I hope the beginning week of November is beautiful and expansive, and remember to be kind and compassionate to yourself in these these months when we're growing. Don't push yourself too hard. Be in the moment and have a beautiful day.